at in New Richmond with us to tell us about their video that they worked on to do some promotions. So we welcome Julie, who will start us with the webinar.
Thanks everybody for joining us today. I'm just going to share a little bit about Hunger Action Month and how it came to be and kind of what Second Harvest is doing, and then just some ideas on how you can participate as well. Is it going? There we go. Okay, great. So September is Hunger Action Month, and this is actually the 7th annual Hunger Action Month. It was originally organized by Feeding America, and it is a nationwide campaign to just mobilize the public to take action on the issue of hunger. And the campaign really does two things. It brings attention to the issue of hunger, and then also offers ways for individuals and organizations to get involved and to hopefully make a difference. Am I going here? It's working. There we go. Awesome. So this year, Second Harvest, we are focusing on 3 areas that we'll use to engage our donors, supporters, and the community to take action to end hunger. The first is to just create awareness around Hunger Action Month and the issue of hunger. The second is to ask folks to volunteer for us, and the third is to get donation support. The first part, the create awareness, this is actually really our biggest area, and I think overall for Hunger Action Month, this is really one of the areas that they want you to focus on. You know, we during the year focus a lot on donations and volunteering and that sort of thing, and sometimes I think that creating awareness just kind of happens organically, but during September we really want to make a focused effort on creating that awareness. September 4th, which is a Thursday, is Hunger Action Day. And so this is kind of a day that we're going to highlight. One of the ways in which we're going to do that is we're going to go orange. Orange is the color of Hunger Action Month and the hunger, or the color of the hunger issue. And one of the ways that we are going to go orange on the 4th is by wearing orange. Some people choose to wear their own orange items, orange scarves, orange pins, whatever it might be. We do also have orange t-shirts. We used a vendor that we went through and had some hunger awareness t-shirts created for $6. You can purchase them. Larger sizes do cost just a little bit more, but if you are interested in purchasing those, the link is on here. It's an online cart that you go on, you order your shirts, put in your information and your credit card information, and they will ship those shirts right to that address. It just has a main Hunger Action Month focus, Hunger Awareness Focus logo in the front, and then we do have our Second Harvest logo on the back, just so you are aware of that. But those t-shirts are open for anybody in the public to purchase. Some of the other things that we have going on is we have gotten the 35W Bridge as well as the Lowry Avenue Bridge to be lit orange this 4th. September 4th, so they're doing that. We are also working with downtown Minneapolis to see if any of the buildings down there have the capability to light orange, and then if they would in fact light orange for us as well. We're going to be having some messaging. The Minnesota Twins have a home game that night, so we are actually sending them some messaging, and they're going to run a little bit of that along there. There's kind of that message trailer that runs along the stadium, so they're going to put up some hunger awareness facts on there, probably the 1 in 10 Minnesotans are at risk of hunger, just some simple messaging like that, letting them know hunger exists in their community and that September is Hunger Action Month. So just kind of think of other ways that you can Go Orange. We're going to light our Second Harvest Heartland Maplewood location orange and hang a banner outside. So just all sorts of different ideas that you can do on 4th, and then all month long as well. One of the big things that we're doing too to create the awareness is engaging others through social media. So hashtag Hunger Action is the tag that Feeding America has come up with, so feel free to use that. They are also created a logo that you can dedicate your Facebook and your Twitter profiles just to raise awareness, again, on the 4th and all month long. So Second Harvest will be doing that as well. And then we're engaging with other organizations who are going orange and then sharing on social media. One of the partners that we're partnering with is the Animal Humane Society, and they have agreed to promote one of their rescue cats, an orange cat, on their site and for social media. So just kind of fun stuff like that, reaching out to our local partners, just ways that they can easily go orange and support the cause. We do have the 30 Ways in 30 Days calendar available, and I know Katie sent that out. So you can go in and customize that to whatever fits your needs. That's a great way to either post online, share through your social media, or just to print out to have available for volunteers and guests who come to your organization. One of the other ways to create awareness is to help educate others on hunger in your community. As we're out and about, it's always very interesting to see people's different perspectives on what they think hunger looks like in their community, and usually they're very surprised to find out it's really quite different than what they think. One of the ways that they can just kind of live in some other people's shoes is to take the SNAP Challenge. It's a link that we have actually on our homepage, or our Hunger Action Month page, and we can send that link out as well. People can go on and try to eat for $4.50 a day, so to take that SNAP Challenge. And then the last way is just to connect with your local media. We are creating a press release that's going out here, and we'll hear soon about a video that one of our agencies is using, and also going to be working with their local media. So reach out to them. It's always definitely an interesting story, and for the most part, people are really wonderful in helping out. I don't know if I'm doing. There we go. Awesome. So the next way that we're engaging is through volunteering, and we are encouraging past and reaching out to new volunteers to make an impact through the giving of their time. One of the ways that we're doing that is we have actually found a sponsor who will match the hours donated to Second Harvest during the month of September. So for every hour matched here during September, Bremer Bank will be giving us a $5 donation up to $50,000. So we do have a $10,000 hour goal. So that's kind of a fun, unique way. So if you have some financial partners in your communities, that's a great way to engage them and to also increase your volunteer hours as well. And then finally, the donating. We're asking supporters to host a food and fun drive. Again, if you have a matching donor who will match donations during the month, the week, or even maybe on September 4th on a set day, asking them to do that. Feeding America actually is hosting some campaigns that will benefit Second Harvest and hopefully trickle down through the network. One of them is the Taste of the NFL Kick Hunger Challenge, and all donations made to the campaign will go to whatever local food bank that they live in, and that's throughout the month of September. And it's actually a challenge. They are kind of competing cities against cities. There's 32 cities that are participating, so hopefully our Vikings will get on board with that, and we can be that winning city, so that would be fantastic. And then Bank of America, they have a Give a Meal campaign where they do a 2-to-1 match, and that's actually September through December until the match is met. And for every food bank, there's a cap of $75,000. So those are just a couple ways. But yeah, you can think of some unique giving programs. You know, again, football's kicking off, so even if you want to have something surrounding that, that's kind of a fun idea. These are just some photos of last year. The top and the bottom photo are staff here at Second Harvest with their lovely orange t-shirts on Hunger Action Day. And then the middle is we actually had the 35W bridge lit last year as well. So if you get a chance to drive by there on Thursday the 4th, take a peek at that. It's actually pretty cool. So. And then this last is just some additional information. The hungeractionmonth.org, it's a great website to go to. It's hosted through Feeding America. It has a lot of information on Hunger Action Month in general. And then we do have our twoharvest.org/ham website. Feel free to jump on there too to get some other ideas. There's links, hunger statistics, that sort of stuff out there. And then don't forget the hashtag Hunger Action as well.
Great. Thank you so much, Julie.
Yeah.
This is some great information that hopefully you will be able to customize to your organization. But we did want to talk a little bit more about that and give you a little bit more of a taste of what some of your local or what some of your fellow agencies have been doing in order to drum up some support. And so what I would like to do, I'm going to have Heidi Herron, who is from Five Loaves Food Shelf in New Richmond, Wisconsin, tell us a little bit about a video that they had put together for their food shelf and clothing closet, and just tell you a little bit about how that came to be, and then we'll go ahead and watch that video. So Heidi, go ahead, and if you could just share with us a little bit about this video for Five Loaves.
Thank you so much for having me. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Again, I've been learning a lot and writing down what you guys have been talking about. Great ideas and different ideas. So thank you so much for having me. And again, my name is Heidi Herron, and I'm the fundraising coordinator for Five Loaves Food and Clothing Center in New Richmond, Wisconsin. We have about 8,600 people. We serve surrounding communities in the school district. So when I was hired about 4 months ago, in addition to raising funds, I was asked to try to raise awareness. So what we did was we teamed up with a local Emmy-winning videographer. His name is Art Juckno. He lives in the Hudson area. And he used to work for to give back.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me still?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. So what we decided to do was put together a very short video, which we can use in marketing, and I can tell you a little bit about how we use the video after we see it, to focus on our volunteers, who are the cornerstone of Five Loaves Food and Clothing Center. We've been around for nearly 30 years. However, there's many people in our community that are unaware that we even exist, and I know that that's an issue for many small pantries. And so we really wanted volunteers. And we also really wanted to focus on our Second Harvest. For instance, every dollar donated is almost $7 worth of purchasing power for us at Second Harvest. So that did make it in the video as well, because we really value that relationship, and it's also a very useful marketing tool for us to solicit donations. So that's kind of an intro there. And if we want to show the video at this point, that would be fine with me.
Great. Thank you so much, Heidi. I'm going to see if we can make this big.
This one lady who came in with 3 children, she had run out of food that morning, and she was really sincere, and she just said, you know, I ran out of food this morning, and I really didn't know what I was going to do. And it was really a cool feeling. I wanted to run back in and get her some more groceries. But those are the kinds of incidences that really make you want to come back and keep volunteering, because you really know you're doing some good.
Won't stay in the store long. So I was talking to my friends, and this random high school student just walks up and tells me how his little brother brings home a backpack and how his family is so appreciative about the backpack program.
The community outreach meal for everyone is exactly that. It's for everyone, every age, every size, every color. We ask that people wear a name tag when they came in because we like to have it be a community, everybody get to know each other. And that's basically, I think that's why we do it, is to feed the soul even more than the stomach.
Great. So Heidi, any follow-up words about that, or thank you so much for allowing us to show that great example.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yes, so right now we are currently using this video on our local cable access. It's shown several times a day to our local community. 3 or 4 times a day they can see our ad. We also have it up on our website and of course on a Facebook. But it's also a very useful tool for me to have and approach organizations, churches, small groups to be able to show this video and then speak about what it is that we do. It's just been very, very useful. And also our local movie theater is considering a proposal that we have put forth that in their pre-show package before movies. And so those are some of the ways that we're using our video, and it's just really helped us spread the word in our local community.
Great. Thank you so much. Julie just is jotting down that pre-show idea, so that's a good one. So thank you again, Heidi, for showing us that, and we hope that that's just a good idea of kind of what, of an idea of what you could do. You might have somebody who could provide that type of video for you, or somebody who is otherwise skilled within your organization. So the other thing that we wanted to do was show you this editable template for the 30 Ways in 30 Days calendar here. And we wanted to see if anybody had any ideas of things that either you have done at your organization, or you're thinking that you could do, things that could go on this calendar, or maybe even bigger events. And so if you'd like to, you can either chat in your response in that questions box, and we can read it out loud, or if you'd prefer, you can just raise your hand. There's that little hand raise icon on your control panel, just a high five hand there, and you can click that and we'll unmute your line so that we can hear your idea. And
Or if
oh, go ahead.
if anyone has any questions, or Heidi, you can either type those in the chat box or raise your hand, and we'll get your questions answered as well. Okay, well, if we have no more questions or nothing else to share, I think we'll wrap it up. And this webinar is being recorded, so you or other staff members can go on Agency Zone and go to the webinars and look for the Hunger Action Month webinar and watch it. Watch it there. Also, there will be a follow coming out to into your email account that will have the documents that we talked about here, and we'll have a survey for you to fill out regarding the webinar evaluation. So thanks for joining and have a